What is emotional health and how do you improve it? There are 3 skills to manage the emotional roller coaster of life and 5 little-known pro tips to increase the control you have over your emotional health. First, know that time is a constant. It's uncontrollable, and we all have the same amount of it. The choice then becomes to continue fighting to control the uncontrollable or make the decision to control how you spend the time you have and do it at an optimal energy level. Okay, how to optimize emotional health. The word emotion is derived from the Latin word emovere. E means out, and movere means to move. Emotional health is then the quality of what moves, or said another way, the health of what moves out of me. Let's start with the benefits. Why is emotional health important? 1, 80% of your immune system is located in your gut, and studies show good emotional health impacts your immune system positively. This makes you less vulnerable to sickness and disease. Think about it. Do you know lots of happy sick people? As you decide which came first, remember the chicken and the egg. 2, being in control of your emotions allows you to cope with life's challenges by keeping problems in perspective and having resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from the difficulties you face. Race car drivers are a great example of emotional control. They are literally strapped into 1.5 tons of metal and 98 octane gasoline that is held to the road by burning rubber for hours on end. The driver who wins is not the one who pushes the brake the least, because they basically never brake. The driver who wins is the one who pushes the pedal of the metal the most often during the course of the race. Think about it. At times, this literally means pushing the gas as you're driving blind into smoke because there's a wreck ahead of you. Talk about control over your emotions. Wow. Number 3, we connect with others more easily and we show compassion and empathy. Number 4, people with good emotional health have fewer arguments and more conversations. Have you ever wondered why politics and religion are taboo to bring up in groups? It's because most people's political and religious viewpoints are often rooted in emotions we do not understand and have not taken the time to explore. As a result, the conversations tend to become out of control emotionally instead of being intellectually productive. 5, higher self-esteem. Do you see the best in yourself and others? Or is there a critical inner voice that overpowers your belief in yourself and others? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see someone who's becoming the best version of themselves or something different? And number 6, more energy. Positive emotional health creates increased energy levels, the ability to focus, and clear thinking. Who do you know that has great energy? That's positive emotional health. They are so full of high vibrational energy that it flows out and you get the benefit. Okay, this is a big one. Responses versus reactions. Reactions are immediate and often impulsive, while a response is more thoughtful, deliberate, and considered action. The mundane hassles of daily life offer opportunities to practice responses rather than reactions. So, which do you find yourself doing more often, reacting or responding? Emotional health is not the same thing as mental health, although they are often used interchangeably. Emotional health focuses on being in tune with your emotions, being vulnerable, and expressing yourself authentically. Have you ever heard the term, you big baby? Big, strong, and yet emotionally vulnerable. I can tell you that looks can be deceiving here. Lots of big, strong guys are emotionally vulnerable. I was in a locker room full of them for a good portion of my life, and I may or may not work on this myself. Here's the thing, babies and bullies have the same weakness, which is a lack of emotional health. They both try to protect this weakness and wind up expressing it in opposite ways. Your emotions are energy in motion and lead you directly into actions. When your emotions are unhealthy, your actions will often lead to negative results. Negative results tend to cause negative thoughts about those results, and the negative emotions we feel increase. This is called a downward spiral. Conversely, when your emotions are healthy, your actions will often lead to positive results. You'll handle the setbacks with positive energy. You'll find solutions, and positive growth thoughts will occur, leading to positive emotions. This is being on a roll, having your mojo and crushing it. Keep in mind, having good emotional health doesn't mean you're always happy and free from negative thoughts or emotions. Do you remember the red and white angels on the shoulders of cartoon characters? That is real. So, here are 3 internal skills to help you notice the right one to listen to and manage the roller coaster of life. Number 1, notice upsetting emotions when they first arise. Name them, understand them, and do not judge yourself for having them. It's said that the actual emotion is present for about 90 seconds. Give yourself that time to feel it, judgment-free, then process it correctly and in a healthy way. Ask yourself, does this serve me? Will this help me accomplish my goals in the future I want to create? Think about the difference in response you will receive to a compassionate confrontation versus the reaction you'll get from lashing out at someone. This will also help you set healthy boundaries with people at work and with loved ones. 2, catch your own self-judgments and pay attention to negative self-talk. Ask yourself this question: if a child you cared about was saying this to or about themselves, would you encourage them to keep it up? I am is one of creation's most powerful statements. What are the I am statements you are making to yourself, and what are they creating? I am frustrated, I am weak, I am losing, or I'm failing forward, I'm learning, I'm growing, I am unstoppable. Make sense? Number 3, curiosity. I call it the monkey brain, and we all have it at some level. Know this, you are not your thoughts. If you were, how could you think about your thoughts? While you are not in control of the first thought, you are in control of the second. Without judgment, ask yourself, why am I thinking this way, and where is it coming from? Does it serve me, those I love, and my goals, or not? If not, make a decision right then and create a new thought pattern. Now, for 5 pro tips to create and have emotional control. 1, meditation. This is the practice of becoming mindful. Practice taking control of your thoughts and emotions. We are advocated in an ancient proverb to take every thought captive. You are in control of your thought patterns, and it takes practice. 2, journaling. Track it. Write down the wins and the losses. Develop a fail-forward mindset around the losses. Focus and center yourself on the wins, big or small. Remember, confidence is built and maintained from wins. 3, music. Create and keep yourself on the right vibe. As we get older, there's a tendency to talk more and music less. There are studios now that actually specialize in tuning the body to healthy frequencies. 4, professional coaching, which can also be called therapy. The highest levels of performance I have achieved in my life have been the direct result of great coaching. If our body is injured, we know that physical therapy is required to return to optimal strength. I ask you to adopt that mindset emotionally. It takes great humility, strength of character, and a true desire to be your best to seek help. And I promise it will help you be and become your best for those you love and who depend on you. And pro tip number 5 for emotional health is exercise. Get it out. When you exercise, your body cleanses emotionally as well as mentally and physically. Okay, here's an insider secret. Joy is an amazing emotion. It is contagious, and joy comes from a grateful heart. You want more joy in your life? Find and focus on the things you are grateful for. I appreciate you being here. Crush it. We're stronger together.